Hey everybody. So I was hanging out with my friend Evelyn. Shout out Evelyn. And she was talking to me about how, I should make more YouTube videos. And I do kind of miss it. After my 3 week hiatus, I'm back. And so here's a little thing that I have been, trying to live by and trying to make myself happier in little increments. And I will admit, this is going to be the same list you hear every time somebody say, "Oh, here's ways to make yourself happier," but they work. So I'm gonna walk you through what personally helps me stay the happiest I can, and just in general as happy as I can be. But number one, fucking read, right? I don't care if you don't like books. Sit down with a graphic novel, sit down with, I don't know, a visual novel, like I don't know, you like a game, maybe Doki Doki Literature Club, that involves a lot of reading. But reading feels really good, and you feel accomplished when you finish a chapter or two. And I don't give a fuck what the genre is, as long as you're happy reading it. That's something huge, and I promise you, right? I have not been reading recently, but I had a bit of free time yesterday when I was waiting for a friend at breakfast, and I was reading, and it was really wonderful. And this also brings me another thing: put your phone down when you can, right? I know I'm talking to a phone right now, and I'm often guilty of this too, so I'm not the fucking Lord and Savior, but just put down your phone, right? Either have little alternative things to do in your pockets, like have a fidget toy if you're into that shit. Again, keep a book on you. You're waiting for a ride. Book, right? You don't have to sit on your phone. And it's always nice sometimes just to be alone with your thoughts. Because that's something that I don't feel like we do enough, like today, or especially, people in middle school and high school, my age, they don't really sit alone. And I feel like it's really helpful to sit alone every now and then. Because instead of overthinking, like, you would, and then you would get on your phone, you would keep overthinking. At least for me, it's really productive to be like, yeah, this is going to be okay. And, just telling myself that, well, that happens. Another thing is, listen and watch shit that makes you happy. I cannot stress this enough. If you're in to like walking about your day, listening to smut audiobooks, do that. If you want to listen to shitty rap, do that. If you want to listen to classical music, do that. Do what makes you happy. And more importantly, listen to what makes you happy. Because if you're walking around listening to something that you're enjoying, that could turn a shitty interaction into a good day, right? And also just listen to new shit. For me, it's very nice, and the feeling is like better than anything else in the world. When I find a good album, or I find a really good movie, and I can just relax and become autistic with, or a new game too, like I've been doing with South Park. But yeah, that's something huge. Another thing is just talk about your feelings, right? And I know it's not the easiest thing for me to say, because a lot of people have trouble talking with their feelings. They don't have a good friend circle. But hey, be free to text me if you know me personally. Please do, because if your mental health is shit, then you're gonna be in a shitty mood, and living life in a shitty mood is not fun. But yeah, and another thing is, stop caring what other people think about you, right? If people think you're weird, fuck them. Find better people to hang out with. If people are like jealous of you, it's because you're cool as shit. You're a good person. But even if you're not a good person, be full throttle an awful human being, because you're being yourself. And I'm sure you're much happier than trying to be inside of a little box. But here's the biggest and last one I want to state is create something, right? Whether that be a little audiobook podcast like I'm trying to get off the ground, writing a movie, writing a book, writing a song, making a little arts and crafts project, making some food. Create something. Create relationships with people even, because those relationships are going to form you into a better person. And I promise you, you're going to get so much more validation from making like an origami crane than you will from an Instagram reel. So I mean, like, thank you, Evelyn, for telling me to, make more videos, because I will. And this is just kind of a feel to get to, like, if I want to make more inspirational content, because I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I know it's corny as shit, but yeah. So like, share, subscribe. Thank you. This has been a Theros Bigos original video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.